Are you tired of that over-the-top golf swing that's producing the slice shot, the high spinny drive, the loss of golf balls? It can really be detrimental to your score, to your game, and most of all to your enjoyment. So whether you're a beginner golfer watching this or an established golfer that's been playing for a long time but struggling with those slice shots to the right-hand side for right-handed golfers, this tip video is the one for you. I'm going to be giving you a really nice structured way of practicing so you can understand the transitional move that you need to make to get the club approaching that golf ball from the inside. I'm literally selling you the dream right now, but I know this works. I've done it with a lot of my students and you're going to benefit too. Now, as we're coming into Christmas, I'm giving every single person that watches this video the opportunity to have a swing analysis with me. All you've got to do is go into the description below, download the Skillest app, follow me on the Skillest app, and straight away you will be able to avail of a free swing analysis from me. If you want to take your learning and your improvement further over this winter period, I am also offering an off-season promotion where you can have 2 lessons a month for the next 3 months as well. But why not go and take advantage of that free swing analysis and let me have a look at your swing, because it's also good for you to know exactly what golf tips you should be watching. It's very easy to find different slice tips, different fatting my irons chips, and there's many different reasons as to why you could be doing those, and it may not be representative of what you do wrong. So head over to Skillest, get a free swing analysis, and I'll see you over there. So as you can see from this setup, I have got the drill ready to go. I've got an alignment stick on the ground that's just pointing straight down my target line, just to enable me to always kind of set up correctly to my station. But I've also got an alignment stick here in the ground. Now, as you can see from down the line, it's just on the outside of the golf ball, probably by about a driver head on the outside of the golf ball. And the shaft angle there, the alignment stick angle, is a bit more upright than how my driver would sit at address. So to be honest, I've put that in relatively carefully, but nothing, I've not got my protractor out to make sure on the angles. If you got really in depth with this in the long term, you could actually put this a little bit closer to that line with the ball to target, and you would make it a little bit closer to your shaft angle that's set up. So this is kind of your starter point. Now what you'll find is on the takeaway, it's absolutely not in your way. And the takeaway as well is how we want to come back to the golf ball. We want to come back to the golf ball on this line, because this line here is swinging on an arc from the inside to the golf ball and then straight down the target line. Now, what many of you may be doing that are watching this video is you're taking the golf club away, but in your first motion in that transition, you're going for power, you're going for rotation, which is speed, but the golf club then gets stuck on the outside. And we can come back down, we can hit into the stick, or we can go over the top of the stick, and you can see the golf club coming from the outside. More likely you're going to hit the stick. Now, I would always say when you're doing drills, don't do them in full speed. Just do them nice and slowly, because if you do collide with anything that you've got on your station that's going to help you, you could damage your equipment. So just be careful not to do that, but just swing it nice and slow and just get away from that stick on the way down. Now, for those eagle eyes watching that, I caught that really badly. I caught that straight off the heel of the club face. But my focus is not about the outcome of the shot. My focus is all about how I can bring this golf club on the correct swing path to the golf ball by avoiding this stick. The idea of this drill is that I'm building feel. I'm understanding how this golf club can come back to the golf ball, basically in the same way that the golf club left the golf ball. And the only way to really do that is the repetition of the movement. So I'm going to feel that I've got my chest rotating away from the target. But as I come back down, I don't want my shoulder rotating back to the golf ball. I want my chest rotating back to the target. Don't forget, I'm swinging around my spine angle. So if I stand up straight, turn my shoulders around my spine, that's the motion I come back with. If I tilt forward, I'm still rotating my chest around my spine. So you notice how the delivery position coming back into the golf ball, the rotation is the same as when it left. So I make sure I get the body turning and turning through. And even that one then, you saw a little bit of that shape. So I'm swinging that golf club at 50%. but I can still see the correct outcome that I'm looking for. I can still see the shape. Now, many players that are watching this, you will probably create an out to in swing path by lack of rotation. I see a lot of players, they turn to about here and now they stop rotating. So how they finish the swing is by lifting the arms, and in doing so, the golf club then goes over the top as the body starts to rotate back to the golf ball. So we don't have that rotation to finish the backswing. We don't have that depth in the backswing. And if you don't have the depth in the backswing, it's also very difficult to bring the golf club back down from the inside. Once you've done this drill, another really good one is just to get this alignment stick. So basically on the ground, but not parallel to your target line, but just pointing a little bit to the right hand side. So let's say on a clock face, it's around 1 o'clock, okay? Nothing too exaggerated. And what I want you to feel is as you come into the golf ball, we're going to try and join that alignment stick. So I can't swing to the top, turn and get the golf club out there. There's no way I can ever get that golf club following the alignment stick in a golf swing unless I'm suddenly able to go hit out, create a V. And we know that's not going to happen. So for me to follow that alignment stick, I need to approach the golf ball from here to follow the stick. Now, one thing I'm going to talk about a little bit, very, very soon actually, is club face. Club face plays a monumental role in this. When you're practicing swing path, you'll get the club on the inside, and I think you'll be able to achieve it quite quickly. What you won't do straight away is you won't square the face to path. So your golf swing will come on from the inside and you'll forget about the face because you're focusing on something else. It's completely normal. It's just human nature. So that club face will point over towards those trees. The ball will start right and then it will slice even further right. And you'll think, oh my God, I'm doing it wrong. That is called a push slice. It's pushing to the right because of the face. It's slicing because of the angles. But your golf swing that slices it would have started straighter or left and then curved to the right. Sometimes if you don't sit back and really think about the angles a little bit, you can't kind of fully appreciate what you're actually doing. So what I want us to work on from here is we're approaching this golf club from the inside, this ball from the inside, swinging down the line of that stick. But as you're doing this drill now, I just want you to swing and pause with the shaft of the club down the target line, with the toe of the club at 11 o'clock, just pointing in. So now we're starting to focus on the release of the golf club. If I don't release the golf club, because I'm thinking of a swing path, I will push the ball to the right. Completely normal, happens with 9.9 out of 10 players that I've coached. Of course, it will always happen. You can't do two things at once. You can't think of one thing and expect the rest of your golf swing just to kind of be copy and paste as normal. So what I want to try and do is just bring this drill in now. You bring it from the inside and then you can turn the club face. And you feel the face rotate. You hear that little swooshy noise. If I don't release it, there's less noise than when I do release it. So now I'm going to try and join that alignment stick and turn the toe of the club on that follow through. Not bad. A little bit heely, so it actually curved a tiny bit from left to right because I missed the centre of the club. Another thing that you've got to appreciate as well is where you're striking the golf ball on the club face. It does make a huge difference to the shaping of your shots. So my advice while implementing this tip is to work on that swing path first. Get the club on the inside, get a feeling for what that actually is, how your body's reacting to that transition. I often say to everybody, the club face is the easy bit. You've already been doing the club face when you play golf. It's generally relatively square. It's probably never horrendously offline. So just trying to make sure that actually you can make the movement in the swing and then just spend a few minutes doing some drills to get the club face back to square, and then we have to calibrate the timing. That's kind of how every swing change works. We've got to make the initial important change. It throws a few other things off, completely normal. Then you kind of bring them back in, collaborate the two, and off we go. Big, high bomb draws. Let's see if I can do it. So get that depth, follow the path back down, release it. I'll take it. Slightly toe side of centre. That's not going to cause me any issues whatsoever. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you'd like a swing analysis, head over to Skillest, and a massive thank you to the Bristol Golf Club for having me down here yet again, and I'll see you in the next video lesson.